Hey ladies, welcome back to my channel. So today we're going to be doing beauty hacks. These are going to make you feel both mentally and physically better. The month of May is mental health awareness, and I'm very big into taking the stigma out of mental health and seeing a therapist or doing whatever you need to do to really help strengthen your mental being. And I started thinking the other day when I was on the bike and I put up a story on Instagram about National Mental Health Awareness Month. And I thought, I wonder when did this start for me? Like, when did I become very passionate about mental health? And I was always in the self-help section, like in high school, like reading. I always loved reading books and just having the knowledge, and just found it very interesting. And so I started to pinpoint it back to 2014, 2015, when I started going through all the IVF and infertility. And when I went through 5 rounds of IVF in 1 year, all over the country, really just in Colorado and Florida, but I saw doctors all over the country. They'll take all of your money and they'll cycle you through and just pump your body with all these synthetic hormones, but not one time did they ever say, here's a resources, or mental health is very important going through this kind of journey. And I found it to be very interesting. I thought, wow, we'll cycle me through. I don't know how I'm going to end up on the end. I know how I'm starting at the beginning. You go through this huge roller coaster, so much loss, so much highs and lows, transferring normal babies, losing the babies. I mean, it's kind of like, wow. And you don't offer any kind of help or guidance to your patients. So I became a very big advocate for the women that I was on the boards with, and really emphasizing that this is an important aspect of this journey. You just don't go through a journey like that and think that you're not going to be affected, or mentally you're not going to struggle or be depressed, etc. Way too much pressure. So that's really where I became very passionate about mental health and about not having a stigma on it. It should not have a stigma, and women, men should be able to get the help that they need and it not be looked down upon, etc. So that's where the beauty hacks come in. We're going to feel good. I'm going to show you everything that I do to just really kind of keep my high vibing, if you will. Before we get into the video, I do have to tell you, it's very exciting because we did this, not me. It's because of you that I'm in the position that I am with Sephora. I made the finals. It's so exciting. I just found out this week, and I wanted you to know because all of your testimonials have obviously helped me and supported me, and I want to thank you for that. It's been really exciting, and you can still leave a testimonial. I know I didn't mention on the channel, but there is a testimonial link below this video if you feel like my content has moved you, or you feel passionate enough to want to write something about my channel or my content or me, etc. It will be linked below, so you can do that. But thank you again. You are the reason why I made the finals. They will be picking the finalists in June. I think it's June 6th, the beginning of June. So let's dive into this video. We're going to start first with the face. I've been mentioning a lot my gua sha that's coming out in the next couple weeks. So I'm very excited about it. I designed it to be stainless steel. I drop things all the time. I didn't want to have a jade stone and have you drop it and have it break. That's very discouraging. So I made it to be stainless steel. And this is wonderful in the morning or at night. I really like doing mine in the morning because I want to really sculpt my face, get that lymphatic fluid out of my face and down. It just feels so good. It's a great massage. Any tension in the face is gone. So you put the oil on the face, you do this on the skin, and I have seen at night, I've been noticing, and when I've been editing, I have more sculpted face by being very diligent with this product or this tool and really helping my face. So that is something that is a wonderful addition to your morning routine. And then you can go into dry brushing. If you haven't been dry brushing, this is from LMS. This is actually a really nice one because you can take this off and use it on your hand. So you can go like this for your legs and your buttocks and get that exfoliation. You're going to get that lymphatic drainage. It's going to help with cellulite. It's going to help with detoxing all of those toxins in the body. So you start working from your ankles up. And what you do is, we would do this when we were doing body treatments, when I was in treatment when I was an esthetician doing this for our clients. You can start at the ankle and you basically, one hand is on the leg and then this is coming back up on the leg. So you're doing this constant rotation, working up the leg, then on the thigh, then everything is going towards the heart and towards the lymph. So it just feels so good, especially in the arms. You know, you're really getting that circulation going. So it's a wonderful thing to implement, inexpensive, but you want to make a practice of this because you will see a huge difference. But you can also, I like it when it's on the stick because you can do the back. Still going into wellness, I have the chlorophyll drops. I usually get this all over my hand too, so I gotta be really careful because it will stain. But the chlorophyll drops are the plant pigment that is going to support digestion, liver detoxification. If you have inflammation in the body, I really love putting this into my water. You can do 3 dropfuls a day, and it's something that I do really see supporting my body. I've been doing that for years now. And then at night, this is so great. I found this at Costco, or I found this at Whole Foods. They do have it at Costco too, I think, but this is Natural Calm. This is a magnesium drink. So it says on here, the anti-stress drink. So when I saw that, I didn't even know really what I was buying. I was like, all I know is it's anti-stress. I'm going to take it. So I've been doing this for years. Also at night, I'll put in a couple teaspoons. I put a little hot water and then I put a little cool water. So it's kind of room temperature. And this is vegan, verified, non-GMO, but it restores healthy magnesium levels. So this is incredible for a really great night's sleep. This really helps just your nervous system. So I've been doing this for years also. It's like a great beauty hack when you really need to support your system, if you're running high on stress. And then if you want to really hydrate your body, but you're over the water, like you're like, I can't do any more water, it's just getting way too boring, I do organic coconut water. I get this at Costco in a case. It's their brand Kirkland. And this is not from concentrate. I will add this in my smoothies, or I'll just use, just drink it just regular. And it doesn't have a ton of sugar in it, which is really great. That's something I do pay attention to. But that is something that I like to do when it comes to just keeping hydrated, really getting great sleep, putting the chlorophyll drops into my water. So now, I talked about my manicure and, my little hack. My recent hack, because now I'm working with regular polish that doesn't dry, and if I get it's so annoying to me. I'm so impatient, but if I hit something and it chips, or not even chips, it smudges and it moves, I'm like, oh my gosh, you can't be serious. I just took so much time to do this. So I looked into, and I pulled people over on Instagram, my audience over on Instagram, and said, does anyone know about Dazzle Dry? No one said that they tried it. So I thought, oh great, I'm gonna take another risk. But I did it. I bought Dazzle Dry base coat and top coat. And this is created by a woman, and it dries your nails in 5 minutes, and they're hard as rocks. It's not like it's kind of dry. So this is like my best friend now. So this is all I use for my top coat because I know it's going to dry. So this is such a wonderful little hack if you are in a rush and you don't have all the time, or you're just impatient like I am. I'm like, hurry up and just dry. You look beautiful, but I know if I move, you're going to smudge. So I use the Dazzle Dry as my top. And then our heated eyelash curler is coming back. This is our old packaging. We have a new one coming out, and it's USB. It's going to be wonderful, but this is a great hack if you want to keep your lashes up all day. My little kind of way I have tweaked it is that I will put on mascara, then I will go back with the heated eyelash curler and mold my lashes up, and it's almost like hairspray. They just stay up, and they stay up all day, and it's wonderful. So this is a really easy way to get those lashes staying up, but that's how I do it. Because I find if I just do it by itself, without any mascara, it's not gonna hold them up. So then my other little beauty hack, if you have an event or you are changing or whatever you're doing and you don't wanna get your makeup on your white dress, or you powder on your black or foundation on your black dress, I got these on Amazon. They are just little makeup cloths that protect. It's called a fashion mask. And they came, I think, 30 of them in this little package. And what I do is, I've had way too many times, ladies, that I've put on something and I've ruined it because I got foundation or I've got something on it, and it didn't matter how much I stretched and kind of contorted into the dress, I always got something on it. So now I use this. I use these. It has little eyes in it, but you don't need it doesn't matter. You just put it over your face. You lift off your dress, you put your dress on, and you are safe. You don't get anything on anything. So it's a wonderful, inexpensive way to save your clothes and not have to send them off to the dry cleaner, which I don't like to do. I like to steam stuff instead because I'm afraid with all of the chemicals that these dry cleaners use, I'm always trying to minimize taking my stuff to the dry cleaner. One of my favorite hacks that I shared with you on my Fears Aging series a couple different times is taking a lipstick. This is just Nick Ray. It's just a very natural lip color, and you can use your lipstick as a blush. So this is really a great way if you are in a pinch or you forgot or you're like, you know what, I need a little color. I'm going to put it on. You can put it on with your lipstick and it looks very natural. It's very easy. You can basically make your lipstick a 2-in-1. So that is a really great hack that I use all the time. Another great hack that I like to do is take baths. I've been doing it for many, many years, and I put Epsom salts in my bath. But I noticed at Whole Foods they have rose Epsom salts. So I do a little mixture. I do regular Epsom salts and then I mix it in with a cup of rose Epsom salts. And I have my rose bath, and I get to just really decompress, have a mineral bath. It's a wonderful way to de-stress. So you can imagine you dry brush first, then you get into the nice, beautiful Epsom salt with rose bath, and then you can have your calm after that. It's a really great way to kind of get that nervous system kind of settling down and having a really preparing yourself for a great night's sleep. Speaking of preparing yourself for a great night's sleep, keep a notepad next to your bed with a pen. So this is great if you have your mind running all the time, or you can't fall asleep, or you're thinking about too many things. Write it all out. This is a really wonderful way to kind of get what's in the head on paper out of your just consciousness, that you can just kind of flow and have it on paper. Or maybe something's really bothering you and you're very angry or you're irritated or what have you. Write it all out. You can light the paper on fire. You can rip the paper up. It just depends. You can write everything out to get it out of your system and then rip it up. So it's almost symbolic of just getting rid of that negative energy or those thoughts that you have or whatever is keeping you from being able to relax and to really get that restful sleep, or to be even able to just fall asleep. So in addition to writing out all your thoughts, you want to turn off your phone. And I know everybody says this, right? Any podcast you listen to or any, YouTube video about, how to de-stress or relax or what have you. It's the biggest hack I have to be able to shut off the phone and keep it away. Now, another hack with that is that you don't have to shut the phone off if you need to be contacted. You can put it on silent notifications, but have people or have anyone be able to call through, like when you have it on private notification. So it'll just basically shut down your phone, as in you won't have anything dinging and disrupting you, but anyone that needs to call you, or if there is an emergency, they'll be able to get through to you. Another great hack that I have is doing something for yourself, whether that's working out, whether that's meditation, whether that's yoga. So something that I've never been into is really meditating, because again, in this video, you've heard me say I'm impatient, I can't paint my nails and wait around for them to dry. Definitely impatient. I never really thought that I was until I actually heard people saying that I wasn't that patient. So I became self-aware of that, and I'm like, you know what, I will work on that. So I have made it a point right before May, the last week of March, I was like, I'm going to meditate each morning, and I'm going to see how I feel after 30 days. So that is what I am doing now. I do the Melissa Wood Health app. It'll be listed below. I really enjoy, she has a 5-minute, she has an 18-minute, they're random times, a 10-minute, and there's no pressure. I love the fact that it's easy, it's simple, it's not intimidating. I was always really intimidated by yoga and meditation, what have you, and she makes it very approachable. So she fuses yoga and Pilates together, and then she has a section of just meditation. So that's what I do. I go outside on my yoga mat, I do the meditation, I pick whatever one I want, and I then have my oil next to me with my gua sha. And then after that, I listen to Tibetan bowls. You can find all of this stuff on YouTube. I listen to Tibetan singing bowls, and who knows what I listen to. I find some random stuff that just, says get rid of negative energy or what have you. And I listen to this as I do my gua sha, and I'm just really like meditating and then sitting with myself and really doing something and trying to align myself with the energy that I want for the day. I think I've been trying to be not as reactive and seeing how meditation helps me to calm, because we know I'm not a calm person. I'm very like, I want to do a million things. I want to keep going, what have you. And I'm slowing down. And there's a real reason for that. And that's what I've been doing. So that is something, if you are on the go like me, both mentally and physically, and always having a hard time settling down and not constantly being on the go and having to stimulate yourself all the time, it's a really great practice to be still with yourself and I'm not even forcing myself to do it. I actually look forward to it, which is something that I noticed and I wrote down the other day because I thought that's so interesting that I feel like I can't, now it's like I'm getting into this habit where I feel like I can't really start my day without doing that. So that is a wonderful way to really be mindful and to really help yourself with your beauty and with your overall health. So I'm going to leave you with my last hack that I do before bed, and that is I smell rose essential oil. It's very relaxing. It's anti-stress. I love that more than I do lavender. So I have my rose essential oil and I put on Lano Lips. It's a lip balm. It's like the best thing for your lips because overnight it's not sticky. I've tried so many lip products for nighttime and I've stuck with that for years and years and years. And I put that on my lips at night and my lips are hydrated. I cannot sleep without it. It's very, very important for my beauty routine because I see a very big difference if I didn't use a lip balm. So that is something I think everyone should implement into their beauty routine, is having a really nice lip balm or lip mask. I just haven't found a really great lip mask that I've been able to stick with. I have some, but not like the Lano Lips. That really makes me happy. So I hope you liked some of my beauty hacks, some tips, some things that are going to really help you look beautiful, help you feel beautiful, and take care of yourselves, take care of your mental health, and really put the time and energy to yourself that is needed. Do not feel bad about taking time for yourself because without you being at your best, you can't help anybody else. So ladies, until my next video, I'll see you later.